Who could forget this memorable moment amid the whole fiasco as well?
Chair declares the House in recess, subject to the call of the chair.
A little bit passé, you think?
It was his first time, okay? The Speaker had just been fired. He's filling in and he's like, how hard do I bash this thing?
I'm surprised the little head didn't come off and take someone
It should have gone flying. If the gavel had just...
I'm surprised people didn't dive under their desks thinking it was a gunshot.
Someone is going to lose an eye. But that is not why they rolled this guy, Joe.
Yeah.
That's one version of events.
Okay.
And also, the facts don't stack up because the Dems, in that case, if he was playing such beautiful ball with them, wouldn't have rolled him. I think it's absolutely brilliant, because sometimes we all love to watch chaos, just for the popcorn factor, that these 8 rebel Republicans actually harness the power of their arch enemies, the Democrats, the swamp creatures themselves, to drain the swamp. And Gates that's what he's called, Kevin McCarthy, a swamp creature, a creature of the swamp. It was time to go. And they very clearly said it was because he kept breaking promises. He'd say one thing to the Republicans, he'd do another thing, and they're all for shutting down Parliament. I mean, it's doing such a terrible job as it is. This is how they shut the place down. They make negotiations until they enable it
It's not
to
just
open
shutting
up
down
again.
the Congress, it's shutting down every single government service.
Yes.
It's not just the like it's like
No, I'm aware
shutting
of
down
that.
the libraries
It's
and the
happened
museums,
before,
the national parks,
and it will
the rubbish
happen
bins.
again.
Here's
It happened
what I
before,
don't get
and it will
about
happen
this.
again.
So they shut down everything, as you rightly point out. So nothing can be done until they come up with a new speaker, right? Including the AUKUS pact, which Australia is involved in. So we now sit here waiting for them to sort themselves out before our security can move forward. Xi Jinping and Putin must be thinking this is absolutely brilliant,
It won't
watching the chaos of the supposed world leader. And on top of that, doesn't this divert attention from the hopelessness of Joe Biden? Now everyone's talking about the Republicans. They're a rabble. They're fighting amongst themselves. I'm not sure how this helps Trump's cause.
I disagree, and it was Trump who tweeted in caps, "Shut it down until you get everything you want." He is backing these rebels. They belong to his faction. He's all for it. And just because you don't know all the details, don't think there isn't a game afoot here. They know exactly what to do from here on in, which phone calls to make, to which parties, to which pacts, which they have in the States. They're pulling the strings, having the money, etc., and so on. It was very close, by the way. Kevin McCarthy lost it by 4 votes. That's all he needed, 4 more votes. Couldn't manage it. I just thought it was an extremely exciting day. And because of the urgency of what they've got to do now, that is why they do these. It's happened before, it'll happen again. It's an emergency type situation that they create in and of themselves so that they have got a lot of bargaining
Joe
power.
Public thinks it's an incredibly exciting day? Or do you reckon Joe Public's going, what the hell is happening to our
Joe
country?
Public-
These are the people we elect to run the place.
Office
and it's
shut, mate?
I
chaotic.
think Joe Public is well and truly sick of watching their country go to hell under this Biden administration.